begin.
Beautiful. Welcome back to She's Beyond Elevated. Today's episode is entitled Being Policed for Being Brilliant. And I want to start here. There is a unique experience that many high achieving Black women have, but rarely name. It's not failure, it's not underperformance. It's what happens when you are too competent to be ignored but not fully embraced either. So you're prepared, you're capable, you're delivering results, and yet you're being corrected more than any other person, right? You're being corrected more than any other person. Your tone is questioned, or your confidence is interpreted as attitude, your ideas are challenged, then later repeated by someone else and accepted. That's not confusion, that's control. Now, what does policing really look like? It doesn't always look obvious. Sometimes it comes off as you're too strong, or you're a little too strong, or soften the message just a little. Maybe let someone else take the lead on this one. We've all heard that one. It's subtle. They don't come right out and say it. But the message underneath is still very, very clear. Be brilliant, but not disruptive. Be capable, but not commanding. And be excellent, but not undeniable. Now, why does your brilliance actually feel like a threat? Okay, now let's tell the truth. Your competence challenges systems that were never designed with you in mind. When you show up fully prepared, fully confident, fully clear on the assignment, you disrupt expectations. You aren't expected to have it all. You aren't expected to be able to take the lead. You aren't expected to be able to bring results like never seen before. And when these expectations are disrupted, people try to restore their comfort, right? Why you are deemed as disruptive is because it does not make them feel comfortable. Not because you're wrong, but because you're different. Okay? Now, beautiful, stay with me because when we come back, we're going to talk about what this does to your confidence and how to stop internalizing it. We'll be right back. Before we get into today's episode, let me share something with you that I use personally in my business. Today's episode is sponsored by Go High Level. And yes, I am a proud affiliate because I don't recommend anything that I don't use myself. If you're a coach, consultant, service-based entrepreneur who's tired of juggling 5, 6, 7 different platforms to try to efficiently run your business, then Go High Level is for you. Go High Level helps you centralize your systems, CRMs, emails, text messaging, calls, calendars, webinars, even automation, all in one place. For me, time freedom is non-negotiable. Legacy doesn't require burnout. And Go High Level helps me build a business that works with my life and not against it. If you want to explore it for yourself, you can learn more by using the affiliate link in the show notes. Now let's get back to the yellow. Now, this is where it gets dangerous. Not externally, internally. The shift. You start questioning yourself. Was I too direct? Was that too much? Maybe I was a little harsh on him or whatever. Should I have said that differently? And slowly, what this questioning does is you begin to self regulate your brilliance, putting a cap on the level that you show up as in order to get the job done. And then the way that that impacts your paycheck is because when it comes time to be evaluated, they say, oh, you should have shown up just a little bit more. However, when you show up, it's too much. So it again, a system that was never, ever created for you to win inside of, right? So what happens is you start to silence yourself. You stop speaking up as quickly. You start adding disclaimers. You over explain what you're thinking, and you shrink your presence to avoid resistance. Or you taper the version of yourself to make everyone else feel comfortable. And here's the truth about doing that. When you start editing your brilliance to make other people comfortable, you lose access to your authority because every single thing that you do is shaped in the likeness and image of what makes everyone else comfortable. So, who are you to your core? Right? Hold that thought, beautiful, because what we're about to talk about might shift how you walk into the next room entirely. We'll be right back. Beautiful. If this episode spoke to you, I don't want you to stop here. I'm inviting you inside my 5-day Wealth Beyond Work Challenge, where we take everything you've been sitting on and turn it into strategy, clarity, and a real movement. This isn't motivation, this is activation. And over the 5 days, I'm going to walk you through how to identify what you already have, position it for value, and start building income without adding more to your plate. If you're tired of overthinking, if you're ready to stop sitting on your true potential and you know that there's actually more for you, this is your next step. You can join us by using the link in the show notes. Come ready, come focused, come beyond elevated, where expertise becomes wealth. So tell me, what do? You don't become louder just to prove a point. You become clearer on who you are. You don't overcompensate, you stay consistent. Authority is not about force, it's about alignment. It's about knowing what you bring, saying what you mean, and standing in it without apology. Now, here's what this can look like in real life. Remove unnecessary qualifiers from your language. Okay? I don't mean to hurt your feelings, or, and please don't take this the wrong way. Right? Let them take it however they're going to take it. If it's the truth, it's factual, and you're doing it in a manner not set with the intention of hurting their feelings, let them take it however they want to take it. The way that they take it is a them problem, not yours. Trust your first response instead of editing it 5 times. So when they say something or you're presented with something and your first thought tells you, no, I'm unavailable for that, go with it. Don't second guess it. Don't try to think of it in a different light and shed a different shade on it and turn the ring light on. No, trust what your first response was. Next, document your contributions so your impact is visible. And I tell people I tell women, I tell my clients this all the time. Keep your receipts. Keep your receipts. For every single thing that you do, that you get an accolade from someone that says, oh my God, I don't know how we would have gotten through this had you not stepped in or whatever, keep them. Keep every single receipt that you receive from someone explaining and describing how important you are to the role that you're in. And most importantly, stop asking for permission to lead in spaces where you are already overqualified. Okay? You don't need permission. You need to step up to be confident in who you are, your skills, your abilities, and execute. That's it. Elevate. That's all you need to do. Now, I want you to sit with this. Where have you been shrinking your brilliance to avoid being misunderstood? And what would happen if you chose clarity over comfort this next week? What would happen? Now, beautiful, your brilliance is not a problem. It's the power. If this episode resonated, share it with the woman who has been second guessing herself when she should be standing fully in her authority. And until next time, you weren't born to blend in. You were born to break ceilings, break out of boxes, and break generational curses. Stay bold, stay brilliant, stay beyond elevated, where expertise becomes wealth. Until next time. Well, beautiful, thank you for tuning in to She's Beyond Elevated with Dr. Kimberly Dunlap. If this episode spoke to your soul, share it with another woman ready to rise. Remember, elevation isn't a destination, it's a decision. Keep shining, keep walking in purpose, and I'll see you in the next episode.